I've just been upgrading from Strapi 4 to Strapi 5, and I needed to import posts from my old site. This is my old version, which is version 4, and this is Strapi 5. So I've added the import-export plugin. I've started moving it over to Strapi 5, and this is where I've got to so far. Just show you what I've got. Haven't tested anything apart from the code editor. So, and actually this button here, I've only got import because I wanted to just import letters into my letter collection. So I've only ever tried the use code editor, and the way that it works, I don't know what this deepness means, but it fails if I do it over 2. So this is exporting from Strapi 4, and I found I had to use this plugin because I couldn't do it with any other like Postgres or anything, which kept complaining about nulls and wrong data types, but this always worked. So if I press import, this is what happens. I don't know if this is my setup, but there is an error. But overall it works. So there you see, I think there was meant to be an error there, but if I press refresh, it's imported all my posts, which is exactly what I needed. So it was quite a lot of struggling to convert this plugin to work on Strapi 5. There's loads of tricky bits, so I'll try and go through a few of them. So to start with, a lot of the old plugin, this is it here, was written in TypeScript, and I think it's called CommonJS or something like that. So all of the server stuff, it's written like this, module.exports for everything. And then when I was trying to use that in Strapi 5, wouldn't work. So I used Cursor AI to convert everything in the server side to ESM. It's called ESM, for example, where it has imports and exports like this instead of module.exports. So I had to go through each of the file and just get the AI to do it. Took a while, but really fast considering not doing it manually, a lot faster. So some of this works and some of it doesn't. And on the admin side, the admin panel, I've only done the import stuff. So export modal isn't done. And there was loads of stuff to change in here, like using Strapi design system for certain things, and a lot of stuff was taken away, which broke the layouts. I think it was called something layout. Let's have a look in admin. So this is the Strapi 4 version. Here you can see it used content layout and loads of stuff like that. And they just kept breaking. Even the drop-down select boxes were breaking and the modals were breaking. So had to replace them with something from the Strapi library. I think without AI this would be really impossible to change. It would take maybe a couple months or something, but I managed to do it within a day and a bit because I really needed to import my letter collection. So I've used all these here, modal header, modal footer. All of that needed changing. And also with the TypeScript, this was another thing. Stuff just disappears. So like imports that he had in the server side, there was like types, these types in, I think it was in services. There's a big types file somewhere. Yeah, this thing here, schema, it imported all of these from Strapi, but they don't exist anymore, or I couldn't figure out how to get them. And when you go into Strapi/types or something like that, I think that it tells you to use Strapi/Strapi, but I can't import any of them. So I just removed all of that TypeScript stuff. So that took a while to figure out. And then actually the developer experience with Yalk, it started off okay, and then suddenly it stopped working. And that's why I'm not finishing off this import export, because it's taken too long. So it used to just auto reload. So I've got two terminals here, Strapi import export and my back end. So you're meant to just put run watch like that, and every time you make a change, your main project should pick up the changes. But I can see it changes in the plugin. So let me make a change. What should I change? Admin stuff. So I'm going to change this word here. Mango mono. It's up here. If I change that just to mango and press save, I can see this thing here updates eventually. It's a bit slow because I've got a lot of stuff running. There it is. You can see the change. Pushing new Yalk package. I don't know. There it is. Success. I don't know. Maybe it's that package has not changed. But why did it just push all the new stuff? And then in here, this is my Strapi project. It's meant to update. But you can see still the same word. If I refresh it, it's still the same word. Even if I restart the server, and I've got watch admin there as well, so it should pick it up. I restarted the server, and if I refresh, it's broken. Things like that. And then to fix it, I have to come up to this no modules and delete this .strapi from there. And then now it should work. I don't know why that is. What maybe should work. Yeah, see, it works. Mango mono. Did we just change it to mango? So it's still not updated. So another way that I added in a command called restart Yalk, which deletes all the Yalk stuff and then adds it back on, links it back, and then installs the npm packages again. Or maybe it's that one there. See that? Maybe I should have deleted that one. And then it will start it back up. I'll show you what that is. In package JSON. There it is. So I remove Strapi import export, then I remove Yalk Strapi package lock, Yalk lock, then I install it, npm install, and then watch admin run develop. And now it's restarted and it's broken. And I don't know what's breaking it now because it was working just a second ago. Let's just restart it. Now it's broken again. And this is the experience that I had. And then I found another way is remove the build folder. I don't know how these issues have come about. I think it's dist, yeah. And then do it again. Close that. But I did do another plugin and it was working fine. It was only when I removed TypeScript stuff it seems to have gone to pot. So I'm just going to restart the Yalk thing again. So it deletes everything and relinks it. So this is the export plugins built. Might have done that too soon. So messing around like this probably took double the time. I think that's a Yalk issue. But in Strapi 4, I used to just drop the plugin into source plugins and develop it from in there. But I tried that and it didn't seem to work for me in Strapi 5. So I ended up having to use this Yalk thing and it's been rubbish. Okay, see it's running now. Oh, it was running before. Maybe it's, if I go back to that, yeah, it's just totally broke. I don't know why. Let me remove it. How do you remove? I have it here. That's the one. So I've removed the plugin. Plugin seems to have broken it. But, I mean, I just showed you it working a minute ago and I hadn't made any changes. Okay, now it's back up, so something up with Yalk. Okay. I know that's working. Cancel it. It's going so slow. Okay, finally. So let's try deleting this again. And the one in here. I think it's the one in here that's stopping. No, the other one's gone. Delete that one. What else could be the issue? Let's just try that. It's running, yep. See if it works now. Basically done nothing different. In my restart, I've also got the post install remove sharp because it seems to break on Mac. I think there must be some conflict with the local Mac version. Okay, see, now it's working. And it's updated to Mango, so it's rebuilt. Now if I change something here, it should just rebuild it for me, but it doesn't. And I don't know if it's something that I have in the TS config or when I change everything away from TypeScript to JavaScript. But anyway, I think if you just start a new project, or if I start a new project and drop all of this in, it might work normally again. Oh yeah, I had to replace all of this stuff too. Use fetch client, then I couldn't get that working, and figured out how to get the data from the forum because I lost hope in posting in Discord. Never had a reply. Ah yeah, it's doing it now. It's reloading. So what have I done there to make this byte thing work? At least it works now. Let's try it again. Maybe it just takes forever because my Mac is slow. So it should say hello, hello eventually. Let's just leave it for a bit. Maybe it is just really, really slow. Let's see how long it takes. So I guess just restarting my computer would solve it. Maybe. Yeah, it's refreshing now. So now it's working again. And in this case, maybe I could carry on and add on the export and check the other stuff works. But anyway, for now, the import from here, from collections, is the only bit that I got working, or that I know is working. Maybe file upload works too. Haven't tried it. Oh yeah, another thing I had to do was replace the code editor in this plugin because it seemed to break the whole thing. Sent it into a maximum call stack error, so that just froze the whole computer. Yeah, so at least you can import with this plugin now if you've got it on your Strapi 4, you can export and import to Strapi 5. Okay, if anyone can finish off the plugin, go for it, that would be great. Bye.